Mascara on my nails are getting short. It's harder than I thought. It just shows you can only go so far and not get caught. I'm dying for more. I'm dying for more. One down and one to go. The devil sows the weeds, you pull 'em out, and then another grows.
All right, welcome everybody. Josh here down the KC Car Connection Studio. It's my basement. Welcome in. What is going on? Yeah, as you can see, I've been working not too hard. Not gonna lie, I've been working that hard, but yeah. I got a bunch of cards that I need to sell. I got stuff I gotta buy. I got a little PC rip to do. So welcome in. A little what is today? Tuesday, my day off. Welcome in, Mark. What's up, my OG? JV Baseball Cards, what's going on? So tonight, no card sale tonight. I'm not selling anything tonight. I'm just showing off, and then do a little PC rip. Kind of going to go over the sale. It may be this Saturday, so that would be May 31st, or it may be the next Saturday. I don't know if I'm going to have time to get everything all ready to go, but I may. If I get enough of it, I might shoot. I'll go. We'll have a small sale, and we can do another one the next week. Okay, yeah, just hanging out tonight, really. So yeah, Mark, no sale tonight, but yeah, so I don't even know what they're called. Pretty much raffles. I'm gonna have those type of things. Razzes, I think, is what they're called. Again, I'm just some old nerd that doesn't really know all the cool lingo. Like, pretty much where you take a card, it's $200, you sell 10 spots for $20, and you raffle it off. So I'm going to do that with quite a bit of stuff. I got a big Bobby lot that is going to be a big Razz, like I'm talking thousands of dollars, with multiple winners. I got an Aaron Judge lot I'll be doing like that, a Razz where I'll just sell off spots, and we'll have multiple winners. And then I'll have singles, and also just some straight lots for sale. So I haven't gone through and priced out everything, but just wanted to show it off. So hey, if you're interested, and not everything that's been shown, I still have a bunch more, and I don't know if all of this is going to get listed. There's probably some 9s in here type things, and I'm like, well, it just made it in. That probably won't be for sale. It may be, anyways, we'll get into it. So how the live's going to go, I'm going to go over the cards real quick, and then at the end, if you want to hang out, or if you're just here to watch the rip, fast forward, and later on, I guess, if you're watching it. But anyways, here we go. Just a real quick. I could have done a video, but I'm lazy. This is easier. So again, it's just a random sort of stuff. But Brendan Donovan. Sorry, wrong name. Anyways, vintage stock PSA 10th. He's been stroking it this year. Logo Fractor. And I'm not going to say everything. Just kind of show what we got real quick. I pulled that myself in my 122 or 2020 Bowman hobby that I opened looking for a Bobby. I got a Joe Ryan. It gemmed. Here's a nice one for those. Why is that not one in a sleeve? Gotta get a sleeve for that one. Bobby? You like Bobby? Yeah, that's potential. A lot of Bobbies. There'll be quite a few Bobbies that'll have in the sale, and then mix of all kinds of other stuff. So this may be a big Bobby stack. Oh yeah, Bobby. Something like this. I was thinking about doing like a little Razz for these. Like they're all 9s. They're all 9s, but still cool. But like $100 total, and then sell a certain amount of spots, and then the top 4 could get choose which one they wanted. No, not worth these. The 10 goes for 100. This I have no idea what it goes for, but I'm assuming 25-ish bucks or so, something like that. I don't know. I haven't looked it all up. Haven't done the price. Just kind of getting through, or just was getting them out and kind of starting it. And then there's a lot, and I don't have the time Little Jaron Duran, refractor chrome rookie. Pretty sweet. Stephen Kwan, auto, Akanji, SSP. Ellie, look at that. Victor Scott, image variation. You know, a couple of those guys type things. Bunch of stuff. Yeah, I've also been thinking about maybe here coming up this fall, working on getting packs together, like team packs. Kind of meant for kids, young collectors, is what I was thinking. What's up, Ron? Just showing off the cards. I'll be having an upcoming sale. The slabs only, no raw cards. I guess that holiday could have been with the other holidays. Paul skins, couple base, Tony Gwynn, SP. But yeah, just kind of, I have tons of just like numbered cards, autographs, numbered relics, all kinds of parallels. So I'm thinking about doing some sort of a team bags type thing or whatever, where again, meant for younger collectors. I mean, have some cool stuff in it, and I'll have value in it, kind of where it's like an $80 to $100 value. Sell it for $25 to $30. Kind of depends on how I package it. It may cost me a little more. But just, you know, have it available later in the year, you know, maybe if you have a young collector in your life or you know somebody, and yeah. But team oriented, you know, if I build 100 to 150 of them, multiples of some team, you know, some teams have multiple bags, and just, you know, good value, and I could just get some space, good space. So JV, as of now, May 31st, late. So Saturday, this coming Saturday, a couple Merrills. Not late, but later on this Saturday, potentially, or the next Saturday. Or I may do both. I may just kind of start it. Here in a minute, I'll go over the Raz things I'm doing. If you don't, it's like a raffle. I know you see them all over, like the Whatnots and Fanatics, and people do them like on the Facebook groups and whatnot, where they just say this card and you can choose your line. I'm not going that in depth. I'm just doing here on the channel, to where I'm going to sell 30 spots or something like that, and you know, do a drawing, and people can get some prizes. I think I pulled 2 reds from 22 Top Chrome Update, I believe. This time just looks so good, like as far as like the quality of the card. So I sent it in, and it's a cool like color match, red on red. I was like, yeah, it was just kind of cool. So that's why it's in a slab. Otherwise, it's like, why is that thing graded? It was just cool. But yeah, sometime late this Saturday on my channel. And then if I do, probably the next couple days, I'll make a post kind of going over more of the details. But it could get pushed till next weekend. I think I got a little torque run coming here. That's image variation. This is the gold from 2022 update. So I got a 75, got a 9. Archives image variation. There's 10, 7. Who knows why? That could have. Who knows if it's even a 7? Torque again. Tristan. Future Stars. Mother's Day. Hot Pink. Kind of cool card. Franklin, what's going on, my friend? Franklin, just so you know, I did not ship your package. You didn't get any hits, but I packed it all up. I think I even threw in a bonus pack type thing. I figured I'll just save the shipping. I know you paid shipping, but so next time you get in, I won't need shipping from you. I just figured to save your shipping. It's not like you didn't get any kind of big hits that you are doing a dying to get, but just for you, my friend. Anyways, my Trout, Gunner, Cunha image variation. Yeah, I have right now, I think about 80-ish slabs kind of that I kind of stacked up. Again, whether they're all for sale or not in the end, I don't know, but that's about what I grabbed out. So, okay, here we go. Real quick, before I guess we get into, you know what, I'll save these. I'll save those. Here we go. So this right here. For those Bobby fans out there, or you want to, you've been looking to get a sweet Bobby card. So all these cards are going to be in one Raz. It's going to be kind of expensive because a handful of these cards are pricey, and one is real pricey. There's no real value that I can find for it, so I'm kind of setting the market for it. Anyway, that's just a true gold out of 2022. PSA 9. Here we go. Gold foil, PSA 10. Rainbow foil, PSA 10. Here's the big boy right here. This is the Baseball Stars autograph red parallel out of 25 from 22 update. It's a pop 1. There's been 6 graded out of these. So right as of now, that was 1 of 5 because it was 5 before, but now it's. And so this will be in here. Someone will get this. Again, this is going to be an expensive little lot where I'm going to sell spots, and then people will have. And then these are just kind of extras. Like, I mean, there's, go for 50-ish bucks type thing, but just not everyone's going to win. So I'm probably about 30 spots is what I'll sell. I may even do the thing I was talking with some of my OG guys. Maybe only sell 25 spots at full price and then sell like mini spots for a cheaper price. So that way, maybe if someone wanted to throw in like 10 bucks, they could have a shot at a spot at winning some, cards that are hundreds of dollars or, 4-figure type thing. Again, pop 1, pretty cool. You can have a pop 1 Bobby Witt rookie auto. There's that lot, and then I have another kind of lot that I'm gonna do a Raz with. I'll probably do a handful of the Razes with different ones that I'll put them together. But here we go. Here is a sweet little Aaron Judge. I'll probably do a Raz of this, which again I think I'm using the term right. Pretty much a raffle. But I think that's what all the cool guys say here in the card world, on the Whatnot or Fanatics or wherever. I think. No, someone was saying some line stuff. I think that's where you can choose what line you want. So you can say, I want line 7 in the drawing. And then it gets, I don't know. But anyway. So anyways, SSP, Aaron Judge, PSA 9. PSA 10, 2020 top silver pack. Green refractor. So this is a rare card here. From the 22 Topps Japan edition. This is the gold cherry tree. Got a 25. It's a 9. Been a while since I've looked at it. I'm not sure why it's a 9. Just looking at it, unless I don't know. Aaron Judge, rookie card, chrome, PSA 10, and then 23 Stadium Club, purple, chrome. It's PSA 9. That's out of 75. So again, so that would work is like something like this. Same with the Bobby one. I will random. I'll do the. Get everyone's names. I'll get it in my good old trusty. Friend, no, this is for an upcoming sale. Maybe this Saturday. I'm gonna be doing a sale. Slab sales, all slabs, no raw cards, just graded cards, PSA slabs, mostly 10s and some 9s. And I'll be doing Razes, which is like a raffle. So, anyways, let's say I sell 30 spots in this. I don't know, or 10 spots. Kind of depends, maybe I'll sell 20 spots. I don't know. And then I'll do the randomizer. It'll be 7 times, just for you that are new or don't know. I'll randomize it 7 times. And on the 7th time, it'll be in order. So first, second, third. So there's 5 cards. So the top 5 people, the first person will get to choose of all these cards. I'd probably pick this one, Chrome, Judge rookie card. It goes about 250-ish right now, I think, is about what it goes for. And then all these other ones you could choose between, in order. So first person would get to choose, then second could choose, third, fourth, fifth. Same with the Bobby ones, obviously. If you won, you do this. So it's going to be different. I don't have the exact pricing done. I kind of got a ballpark for these two. It's not in. This will obviously be a lot cheaper. I mean, because this card right here is more valuable than all these cards combined. So it will just, what I'll do is I'll just kind of get a price. And then what I'll do is sell spots. And so you like that Torque Auto Slab? Okay. Well, it will be available for sale. It'll be next, either this Saturday or next. And then with those Razes, again, I feel like a nerd saying that, but I'll go back to these Bobbies. So I'm actually giving all of these away. So anybody on the sale night on a Saturday, if we do it Saturday, if anybody either buys a spot in one of the Razzes or buys a slab card, I'll and even if you bought 10 cards, your name will get put in once at the very end. These will just be bonuses. All these 8s and 9s of all the base cards. That one's a little more unique. It's for Throwback Thursday, PSA 9. Just kind of extra bonus. And I'll do a randomizer of everybody that bought that night, either if you bought a spot or you bought a single card or you bought a lot. Will get thrown into a last little raffle, and people can choose what they want of all these. And then also there'll be in that I'll have probably some break spots as well, just to give away to people. And the same thing with the Bobby one for sure. I'll be giving away a couple bigger break credits. You know, like I think I'm gonna have like 30-ish spots, 25 to 30 spots, and they're going to be about $100 a spot for those, because that's a few $1,000s worth of Bobbies right there. And then some people, like the last people, so if I did 30 spots, I'd probably do like 29th spot and the 30th spot would both get like a $50 break credit, something like that. And then the same thing with this, you know, I'd probably give like raffle off everybody in the top 5, 8, 10, whatever I have here. We'll get a choose cards, and then the last couple I'd give like $25 break credits, just so more people, you know, extra shots at winning. And then here we go, the last little bit of the slabs I have stacked here. Here we go. So this, something like this, I'd probably sell as a lot if I sell it. I'm on the fence. I kind of want to keep them. Like this one's just super cool looking. That design, that retail foil board, that blue one they did that year, looks really cool on this card. So, and then the aqua to go with it. That was kind of cool. If I would have thought, I would have had them back to back and had them in sequential order, but they're like 9 off on their serial number. But kind of cool. And then that one as well. Dominguez. This one will probably be a lot right here. These ones not really adding much to the value of it, but the All-Star Game exclusive foil board in the background, the Dominguez rookies, a 9 and a 10, and then the base judge and then image variation judge, both PSA 10s. Some sort of lot type thing. You know, I would need to go through and kind of figure out what I'd want to sell it for. Hardest thing on these, the same thing with all the 24 tops, just the corners. Man, this stuff, 24 tops, base stuff, is really hard to get graded well, just because those top corners are black. So, pretty sweet to get a couple of those. But that'd be kind of cool collection. I figured, I'll just kind of throw these in, and then, you know, if someone bought these, they're probably a Yankees fan. Maybe they could trade that, you know, for something. Not a whole lot, but it was pretty much getting thrown into the mix for free. As far as value, but so that would be a lot. And then what else? Just here we go, a couple more holidays, another holiday. Check that one out. And again, just a random, kind of a big random assortment of stuff. I'll go through. I'll have to price it all out. Haven't done it yet. Again, why it may not go off this weekend. I would like to do it this weekend. It'd be nice too. Obviously it'd be nice, you know, sell some cards. I've bought a lot. Yeah, I'll pretty much 98, 99% of these, if not all, I graded myself. I don't think I bought any of those graded. Yeah. Most of the cards I have up here I graded myself. Yeah. Looking up here, the only two that wouldn't have been graded myself were these two right here. Those two Bobbies, the vintage stock Bobby rookie card and the Independence Day. But pretty much everything I have, I bought myself. I bought raw, or opened raw, or got it in a break, and then I graded it myself. So, Artie, you're not missing much. We're just hanging out, my friend. Right now, I was just kind of going over what I'm going to have in an upcoming sale, and kind of explain what I'm doing. And again, one of the big reasons I have 4 kids, all teenagers. I got a third kid driving right now. She's going to be 16, and I'm going to need another car. So, and cars aren't cheap these days, even used cars. So, you know, trying to raise some funds for that is the big reason. And trying to move some cars more than anything. Could be nice to get a few $1,000 towards a car. Use my kids help pay for their car too. Depends on what nice car they want, and they can pay more. But I got a daughter, and I would like to get her a car that will be reliable. My daughter to drive. Because going, you know, school stuff, sports stuff, work. She works already. She's been working for a while at 15 cafeteria here in Paola, or cafe. Sorry. No, what's going on? When's the next Bowman break, friend? I'm not sure. It will probably be. I think I may do a smaller one. I'm gonna go to one of my local car shops, see if they have a couple different years of some Bowman blasters. I have a couple years of Bowman blasters, but I would like to get some more. Trade one of those black Julios for a car, dude. I could. I've had some good offers for those. I'm talking many thousands of dollars for those. Some people come at me with like $1,500 for one of those. I'm like, bro, no. And then the other ones, I was tempted a couple times. Maybe I should have sold one, but I haven't. I like them. I pulled them. It's my thing. I pulled them. I have a much more bigger attachment to it, so. Where's the red update, Bobby? That thing is smoking. That's in here somewhere. I don't know where. I guess I could get it up here. Show it off. But anyways, let me know what do you guys think about that. The Razes. It's buying a raffle ticket, but you're helping support your favorite YouTuber. That's me, in case you didn't know. You're welcome. Your favorite. Just kind of fun, kind of a cool way, Shot at winning, a pretty nice Bobby. These are all pretty nice. Gold foil, pretty rare. Gold, 9. That one right there, shot at that. That's a pretty sweet card. It's right there. But I thought it'd be kind of fun and probably an easier way to move a bigger card like this and some of these other ones. And then people could just have a shot at it for a fraction of the cost. What car you need? I got a guy just can't pulled over in it. I don't want that. And not for my daughter. Sorry. The boys, sure, they'd be fine. But all right, here we go. Little PC ripping now. These are the last of the blasters I got in this big purchase. But I've done well so far. And the last one wasn't the best, but the first one, man, we got that Bobby HFA. Again, back to that idea I was talking about. So I'm going to do some team things, some team bags, team sets, where it's a bunch of numbered cards, parallels, find $80-ish to $100-ish worth of value, like real value, like good value, not like, oh, sure, I'm going to say this card's a $5 card when it's, like a $2 card, but, bunch of parallels, and then, find some nice cards that have some extra value, maybe even graded cards in them. And again, the idea is kind of for a younger collector, to have a cool assortment of their team. That's the idea behind it. Something for like $25-$30 ish. I don't know exactly. Again, it depends on how big the pack, how many cards I'm doing, and based on if I got to put them in a box or I can keep them in a pack. Well, kind of depends because then it costs me more, but. That red is like a color match on the slab. Love that one. Raz Daz me in on that. Okay, yeah. Well, again, I've been working on the price. I'm at a loss for exactly what the value that card at. There's been some PSA 10 golds, which are at a 50. Which honestly, I have that gold torque. I like, usually gold is kind of a very popular color, but I actually really like this red compared to the gold overall. So it's a pop one. I'm just, kind of, the guy with it. So, it's tough. So anyways, yeah, so I'll get that information out here shortly. Especially if I'm going to do it this Saturday, which again, we'll see. This is my one day off and I didn't go around doing too much pricing. But if I do here in the next couple days, I'll make a post on YouTube kind of explaining it and saying how many slots and how to pay. It'll just be my personal PayPal account or my Venmo account instead of through the website. And I would ask probably everybody if you bought a card or if you get in a Raz and you get a card, and then it'll just be $6 shipping no matter how many you bought. If you bought 4 or 5, it'd still just be $6 because I will be shipping in the these envelopes right here. I think you can fit up to 8. It says in these, So you put the card. This opens up. You put the cards in, and you can wrap it, and then you just start wrapping this thing around it, and it's a good way to ship it. And then I'll put it in a bag or even another box. Like if you bought 5 or 6 slabs, I put it in here. Let's keep it safe, and then I put it in another box. I pulled the Bobby HFA from 2023. Last blaster standing. Nice. That was a good idea to pick that one up then. Okay. Well, behind the spot at a judge. Okay, yeah, and that one said that one. Then the Bobby ones, I'll be selling quite a few spots. I was thinking about doing like 100 spots and selling for cheaper, but then I was like, maybe I'll do less spots, because if I sell 100 spots, that's a lot for me to keep track of. I would sell for less spots and do like $100 a spot, for most of them. Then maybe do like a mini spot where I'll save the last 3 to 5 spots and let people spend $10 a spot, or spend $10 to get put into a raffle for a shot at those last handful ones. Just a cheaper way of doing it. If you don't want to spend $100, you could ultimate gamble, or the lottery, $10 for shot at winning cards that are hundreds. So you got that CAG at a 199. What CAG at a 199? An auto. Anyways, to the rip. Nick Dolo. Yeah, and so there was a judge. There was that lot of judge, and then like I'll sell as a lot, probably that one. There's All-Star Game foils. I'll probably just sell those as a lot, and then the other one will be that Raz thing where it's raffle. And I think I'm saying that. Correct me if I'm using that term wrong. Nala pulled you from Bowman, Chrome Wave. Okay, so from 25 Bowman is what you're talking about. I'm assuming. I don't know that. I don't remember if I don't think he ever did any Bowman draft. All right, blue. Nick, the plumber. Air Guns, All-Star. Don't need Nick Plummer on the blue. I have a lot of Nick Plummer on this set. I know, hard to believe, but I do. This is the break. What's going on? Just a little PC rip. I did show off. I'm going to have a slab sale coming up, a PSA slab sale. Maybe this Saturday, possibly the next Saturday. We'll just, see how life goes. So I need to buy my daughter a car, and so I have a bunch of slabs, and so I am going to, come on, orangey. I don't have it. I don't have a Bobby and an orange. But now I have this one. Dylan Coleman and Colin Snyder. Orange. Yay. That's what I wanted. So yeah, so we're showing off. If you didn't see them, go watch. If you're watching live now, you can go check out the rest of the, it'll be on as a video later. Just quickly kind of went through, kind of explained a little bit of what I'm doing. Some single slabs, and then like some Razes, which is like a raffle, and some lots, but all slabs, all PSA slabs. I got a couple coming back. I've had a handful that I kept, like, they're at my PSA vault that are on their way back, so they may not quite make it back in time, but Julio. Andy Chapman. Home. So yeah, that's just what I'm doing. Watch free Jack in action. It just said something about Jack. What about Jack? Dude, Jack homered again? Jeez. It just said Jack homered again. So 5 straight games in AAA he has homered in. No, I just this was the first blaster. First blaster I've done. I got 4 blasters total. No SPs. But we got a orange crackle, orange ice, orange foil board, whatever you want to call it, and a blue. Again, we're looking for Bobby. I really want another Bobby SP. I need another mullet card. I'd probably keep it. I may keep it for the PC because I only have one. The first one I pulled. That was the first one I pulled. I sold all the rest. And then I have one. I got one that I got autoed by Wit that I have. Not even sure why it's up here. It should be up here. It's one of my favorite cards. Was just at LCS and a Bobby collector got his PSA order back and his red chrome Bobby rookie got a PSA 9 pop 3 with none higher. Those yeah chrome update, yeah, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, doesn't. But that's why when I had that Simon Muzziotti whatever for the Phillies I got his red refractor from chrome update. I sent it in because it looked really good. I'm like, I don't think this guy's ever going to make anything of himself, but it's a sweet looking card. It's a color match, and it looks so good. I'm like, this should get a 10. The Reds were out of 25, not 5. Well, there's different sets. But this is pretty sure that isn't that my Simon? Is that a 5? There you go. Their numbering says, where'd it go? I'm gonna look. I'm pretty sure Chrome update, the Reds are out of 5, but I've been wrong before. But I'm pretty sure 22 Topps Chrome update, the Reds were out of 5. And I have one in here. Did I show that one off? I don't know if I even showed this. Did I show these off? I don't remember showing these off. Bonus ones, in case some other ones. Man, maybe I didn't go through that stack. Where are you at? No, you're right. It is at 25. 25. Weird sets. Normally, Reds, are out of 5 these days. But yeah, 25. I've been wrong before. Wrong again. I know, like, a lot of the numbering from that set is different. Like the blues are out of 199, which is weird. So I guess I just should have gone with it and said, yeah, I had 25. But that for some reason I even thought that one was out of 5. Is what it asked me. I would have said, yeah, it's out of 5. But I looked again. It's at 25. Still waiting to get an autograph from one of these. I'm probably in the top 10 in the world for opening 22 Topps Update blasters. I would guess I'm in the top 10. Many cases, many loose ones, still doing it. No auto for me yet. Oh, I didn't pull the Bobby. I actually bought that one. I bought that one wrong. But yeah, I did pull the Julio, the Otani, and a handful of other. I pulled 3 Aaron Judges. So yeah, Terry, that's true. Yeah, yeah. And it is confusing. And I know even back in those years, some Reds, like I have some 22 different. Some of the chromes are the red, like in different sets. But I have one here somewhere. Where'd it go? Or a 5, I mean, sorry. Okay, here we go. Where's that? Where's my torque fan? Like this. Topps Chrome. Topps Finest, which is a Chrome product. You know, these are Chrome cards. And this is out of 5. 2 of 5 from 22 Topps Finest. That's out of 5, yeah. It's kind of all over the place. And I think even in other like normal, like from like 20, if you open 22 Chrome, regular Chrome, I don't know what the Reds are out of. Were they out of 5? It seemed like that update, it was just kind of different for some reason, I think. So. You do those in 22 Stadium Club Chrome too? Well, I do actually have a hobby of 22 Stadium Club Chrome that I probably would throw in some sort of mixer in the upcoming months. Roberto Perez. Okay. I do also like 22 Stadium Club. The 1987 show insert and 22, and it's numbered to 10. Nice. Yeah, the Reds. Yeah, the Red are out of 10. I had the Bobby out of 10. Also, I pulled the Wander out of 10. Those Reds. But I had the Bobby. I bought it. I didn't. I graded it. I sent it off eventually. I didn't originally send it off to get graded because it wasn't going to 10. It was kind of rough. I think I got an 8. Maybe a 9. 8 or 9. I can't remember now, but yeah. I have that. I pulled quite a few of those. I think 4 or 5 of the 1987 Reds. Jordan, I think I pulled. I know the Wander, and then a handful of others. All right, we got red cracked ice. I don't have the Bobby in that. I don't have the green cracked ice. I have 2 of them. Isbell. I do like Isbell. He's having a good year. He's one of the best center fielders, defensive center fielders. He's really good. I'll take it. I like Isbell. His bat is popping this year. He's hitting like 270, 280 or something like that. What's this song? I hate this song. It's the end of it. This song. I don't like that. Yeah, Steven, you and me and everybody else, man. Some of you have Wanders, man. I never sold any of my Wanders. I still have them all. Wander. That's such a sad story. Andy. Anyways, guys, if you could, hey, hit the like. And again, if you're just now getting in here to the live, hit the like for sure. But also go back and rewatch it later. I got a bunch of PSA slabs, about 80-ish. I'll be having a card sale maybe this Saturday, the 31st, May 31st, or maybe the next Saturday, or maybe both. Maybe I'll just split it up. I am going to be doing some Razes. I explained it in the video earlier, or in the live stream earlier, where, like, I got this Bobby one right here. All these cards will be in one Raz, aka raffle, to where I'll sell a certain amount of spots, and then all the names will be in a randomizer, and it's, it's my show. We'll randomize, and then we'll do it 7 times, and then there's 8 cards, the top 8 people. Number 1 we'll get a pick first. Obviously, you should pick this one because it's a pop 1 red out of 25 baseball stars auto, a Bobby. I meant the black gold rainbow of Bobby. What's the black gold? Should try to complete the black gold. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. You mean chrome black? Or oh no, the black gold insert. Yes, this. Okay. I was like, in my head I was thinking chrome black because I've been opening a lot of that. This one, again, this one is a pop 1. Pop 1. At least last time I checked. I haven't checked in a long time. But yeah, I pulled it myself. One fateful night, Mason was there. I don't know who else was there, but Mason was there. But I I have everything, but I don't have a red, which is out of 10, and I don't have the 101. I don't think I've ever seen the 101. Last I checked, it wasn't on the pop report at PSA. Doesn't mean it has been pulled. And so, but yeah, that's. I mean, any color, it's a real low pop count for PSA 10s. Even the base, they're not that easy to get gems on. But the here, I'm gonna go look. Type in gold, my handy dandy PSA app. All right, is it auto time? Probably not. But it is Shamanea time. Ozzy. But yeah, even said the base black golds are a hard gem as well. Let's see here. So yeah, so that's what so it's estimated $25. I don't. They probably sell for around 25 at $30 on eBay. But anyways, so only 118. But here we do this. We can see on the base one itself, the gem rate is only 15% on just the base. I've had a handful of them. I only have one for myself at the moment. Maybe I have two. But I've sold some to some friends. So yeah, even just the base, it's only 118 on a PSA 10 out of the 750 that have been graded. So, and then the colored ones. Let's see. Here's my this one is a little bit more unique. In case you've never seen that one, check that out. My son got that one autographed. There's a 7 on there. You can't see it, but most of you've heard this, but my son pulled this at the national we went to in 23, and then we went and got it autographed later that year. So pretty sweet. But anyways, that's not what we're looking here. So black. Let's look at the black. I'm just hanging out. It's all cool. Down in my basement. Right, let me do this so I can hear myself. Make sure it's still going. So, okay, so as you can see, this is a 9. There's 35 9s and 4 higher, so 4 PSA 10s. Gem rate of 5.8% on the blacks. Not, yeah, I guess someone was saying not easy to gem up. And I should have a blue in here. Here we go. Yeah, here's a blue. So higher, so this is 8, 41 8s, 25 higher, so between 9s and 10s. I think there's only a couple or one. This may even be new. Only one blue. 1.28% gem rate on the blue. So yeah, they're impossible. And this year especially, like 23 and 24, they definitely were easier to gem for some reason. But 22, they're hard to gem up. Only one is in a PSA 10 on the blue, which is a sick looking card. And then obviously this one last like $152. Sometimes PSA in their values. I mean, raw, this is a couple $100 card probably. Yeah, top one. So 4.5. Obviously, there's not nearly as many. There's only 75 of them. Only 22 have been graded at PSA. 4.5% gem rate. I still got it. I had this. Had it for a long time. It's not going anywhere. It's not part of the sale. Don't ask. Unless you are ready to buy me a brand new car for my daughter. Yeah. It is. Alright, back to the rib. Again, just a little hangout. My Royals about to start. Maybe we can score some runs. The bats. We need Jack up, and we need Jack up bad. Jack needs to come up. I think Wander's trial starts June 2nd. Okay, down to the DR. Oh, it was the right color for Bobby. He is that yellow color down there on him. 95 Sentra, and you have a deal. I said no. I said new car, like new car smell, new car. But I was saying it's not for sale, unless you're going to literally buy me a new car, like a brand new car, 2025, or maybe even 24. I'd take, I guess, since we're still only at 25. I don't mean give me a car. I mean you're going to buy me a new car for me to part with that card. But I'm saying it's not for sale. I mean it is, but it would take a new car. So therefore, it's not for sale because I don't think anybody's going to give me a new car for it. So I told you the price, I guess. Everything is for sale. I have a Skeens Bowman first auto. Even thinking about trading it for a Jack Bowman, dude. I would. I think Jack is going to do this, man. He is going to. I think he's going to be the man. Yeah, and I don't know where Skeens Bowman first are at the moment. I don't follow those cards at all. But depends on, yeah, I don't know the value, but yeah, if you could, like, if you had a blue Skeens and someone wanted to trade you straight up, I would personally at this point take a blue Jack. But maybe they even go for more. There's a lot of hype around him right now. He ain't cheap. But, all right, blue. What we got? All right, we got a Devers. What are you doing? Oh man, see red. It was red there for a second. I'm back. I'm here still. With the stickers on the window. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Stickers on the window, man. You got it. I mean, it doesn't be anything fancy. It doesn't have to be, yeah. Brand new car. That Bobby's yours. I'd probably throwing something else too. But you really wanted that. That's how you get it. Otherwise, again, the same thing with this, right? I think it's really cool when you own like cool cards that are pop ones. I have a handful of cool Bobbies that are pop ones. I don't mean like some people. I mean a pop one PSA 10 even too, right? Like because I have some cards that are pop ones with like none higher on a PSA 9, and some up, some just because no one else has even graded it. It's not very many, maybe out of 50, and just no one else has decided to grade one. But something like this, right? It's a highly sought, it would be a sought after card. There have been 6 graded of the 25, and I have the only 10. It's kind of cool to know that that's it. And this one especially, exactly. Oh, gross. You can see I was pulling some big weeds. Got jacked up. Cover that up. It's kind of gross. But like that, that's cool. I got the only one in PSA 10. And may just stay that way forever. I would have preferred a blue and either this one or black gold, but Eddie Matthews on the blue. It's life. It's life. I'll cry later. A base Toyota Corolla are cheap and they have a decent amount of features. Or how much does something like that cost? What is the cheapest brand new car you can get like here in America? Like I don't want a smart car. I don't want those like little tiny things that like you could like crush it with a can crusher. I don't as kids, we had like those little like contraptions you could crush cans with it, that you made almost in your shop class or whatever. I don't want a car like that. Yeah, Corolla, small little compact car is fine. I just don't want that. But what does a brand new cheap car, go for. Can you get one for like 15 grand? Is that even a thing? You know, one of those small, little smaller, you know, ones, just and then just plain Jane. I mean, most of them have decent features anymore, but extended cab truck. I'd rather drive a truck. The running joke in my house though is that I'm gonna buy her a pink Jeep. I mean, it's just a joke. So she's still waiting for it. Probably gonna be if I do, it will be a Hot Wheel. LP, what's up, my friend? You would guess 50. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I've looked in a couple years. I bought myself a brand new car in 22. I spent more than that. I didn't get cheap. I mean, it's just a Honda, but I didn't go. Corolla maxed out. No, there's no Corolla maxed out unless they have like some cool like, you know, Toyota SVT or whatever Toyota's cool thing is. I think SVT is the Ford stuff, but you know what I mean, like some space cadet, you know, to the moon thing. But probably the normal Corolla, like at their highest trim level for normal, it's not $50,000. But maybe, yeah, some special edition you can get. You know, those are like the Honda Civics with those little Rice Rocket engines. What is that called? R something, R spec or something. Even different. I don't know where it's, you know, $80,000 for it or something like that. But I just mean like, and I don't need that. I just a, you know, a base Corolla just with the base features that it comes with. Corolla Type S, probably, yeah, Type S. Although Type S, also that Honda uses that Type S. Well, yeah, Ron, that's what I'm doing. I'm just saying that car, all it costs is a brand new car for my daughter. That's how we got to this conversation. We're buying something that's cheap and reliable. Kia Soul, Hyundai Elantra, Nissan Sentra, Toyota Corolla, all 20. Okay, so you're looking about 22. Okay. Because a few years ago, I remember you could get some for right around 20-ish, I thought. In that ballpark, because of like the Honda, what's that little Honda Civic? There's, I think, maybe a smaller one, the Fit or something like that, but not the Honda Civic. I like the new Honda Civics. A couple years ago, they changed them. I think they look nice, actually. The little Honda Civics. Or another Harper. We got two Harpers tonight. Yay, Harper. And again, guys, appreciate you coming in. Hit the like if you could. If you're just getting in here recent, I already went over the card sale information. Still up in the air exactly how it's going to go down, but this Saturday, May 31st, or possibly the next, or possibly both, we'll be doing a PSA slab sale, a bunch of PSA cards. As of now, I've kind of stacked up about 80. Again, we'll be doing some razzes, aka raffles, to where like I have 8 bobbies again. But again, go back and watch the earlier part. If you're just now coming in for that information. Or, you know, you buy a raffle ticket for a shot at winning that, and there's a handful of other bobbies that are in there that, you know, so multiple winners type thing. It'll be a good time, fun. Got a little bit of everything. Oh, Irvin. All right, well, not Bobby either. Bobby. And then I'll probably have, I have like a couple boxes behind me of raw cards. I'll probably at some point here also try to work on doing a card sale of that, you know, start with the $2, $3, $5 and go up from there, but we shall see. All right, here we go. We got the gold. We got gold. Big boy time. Guardians of the Central. Number 302. I don't need that one. I'm 99.9% sure I don't need it, but my list is right here, so. Yep, don't need it. Don't need it. Have it. Another duplicate. Gold. Well, it will go in my gold box. I got a box of all my golds, even the duplicates. Geo Tracker. They don't make Geo Trackers anymore, do they? Alright, last pack. Last pack. Nada. Alright, guys. Well. Didn't get a whole lot to write home for there. Polar Bear left the building. Nice. Alright. So from 4 blasters, only 1 gold. All the other times, the 4 blasters each. This is the 3rd time ripping 4 blasters here in the last week or so. We had 3 golds each time. This time only 1. But we did get a couple crackles, and they were both royals. I like that one. This one kind of sucks. Bunch of blues. I think we got 4 blues, 1 per. Looks like, yeah. And then only 1 rainbow. We had our shots. Had our shots. No SP, but another shot. Another Bobby. All right. So again, appreciate you coming in. I'm really hoping this Saturday. I got to get my button gear and get these things all you know, some prices on them. You know, a lot of them will be fairly cheap. You know, like I have no clue how much this is. You know, maybe we're looking at a $20 card. Maybe that. But it's also Tristan Casas right now, so it may not even be worth me selling. Since he's hurt and not playing right now, his value may be down. Something like this, I may not even put in, just because it's a Mother's Day out of 50, so it's got some value, and he's was an up and comer, but his value's paid. Again, it was just in my lot, but but these Torques though, these are be nice. I'll get all these priced out. It's kind of cool. Sucks that one's a 7, but whatever. It's still a sweet looking card. I'd take a Bobby on a 7 in one of these. I just want one of these in a Bobby. If anybody's out there and they have, you know what? That's funny. I'm just now seeing this right there. It's missing some of the blue color right there. It's messed up, I think. And that's because it's like white. I wonder if that's what they said. That little spot. But that's gold there too, though. But like this is gold. That's like white looking almost. Like it shouldn't be white. Like, oh no, it's kind of gold. I don't know. Maybe that's not the problem. But I would love to get a Bobby on this card. The 22 Cosmic Chrome Blue Moon Refractor. It's a sick looking card. So, but yeah, a little bit of everything. Quite a good span of players and teams. So again, go check out the video and be on the lookout for a post with more details on when and where, which will be here. And again, the when is probably this Saturday evening, if not next, or both. And then kind of what I'll do with the Rads and how they work. Again, I know other people do it differently. All those, the big time people on all the whatnots and stuff, they have whatever they do it, or on even I think people on Instagram or on Facebook groups, they all do it a certain way. I'm not doing it how they probably do it, but I'm doing it my way, the KC way. But again, the girl needs a new car. By new car, I mean a 2002 Honda Civic, lower mileage, something like that. But anyway, so yeah, hit the like, hit the notification bell, and again, sub, and then hit the notification bell so again you'll know when I do go live or I'm making a break. That's up on the website. I'll make a post here, and for something like this, you'll get the information about the upcoming sale more in depth. Try to work out the logistics and the kinks, think about stuff to make so it goes off without a hitch. Less questions, kind of try to get them answered ahead of time. And so again, guys, appreciate it, and again, until next time, see you.